In today's top story, we take a look at how a young couple from Canada built their own tiny home in the wilderness and lived off the grid for 3 years. Jake and Nicole are a couple who decided to leave their city life behind and pursue their dream of living in harmony with nature. They bought a piece of land in the remote mountains of British Columbia and built their own tiny home from scratch. They also installed solar panels, a wood stove, and a composting toilet to provide themselves with electricity, heat, and sanitation. They grew their own food, harvested rainwater, and foraged for wild edibles. They documented their journey on their YouTube channel, Mapleberry Farm. Living off the grid was not without its challenges. Jake and Nicole faced harsh weather conditions, wildlife encounters, and isolation. They also had to deal with legal issues, such as zoning regulations, building codes, and property taxes. They had to learn new skills, such as carpentry, plumbing, and gardening. They also had to cope with the emotional and mental stress of living in such a secluded environment. Despite the difficulties, Jake and Nicole also enjoyed many benefits from living off the grid. They said they felt more connected to nature, more self-reliant, and more free. They also saved money on bills, reduced their environmental impact, and improved their health and well-being. They said they learned a lot from their experience and gained a new perspective on life. Jake and Nicole are an inspiring example of how one can live off the grid in Canada. They showed that it is possible to build your own tiny home in the wilderness and live a simple and sustainable life. They also shared their tips and advice for anyone who wants to follow their footsteps. You can watch their full video series on their YouTube channel, Dix, or visit their website, Tone, for more information.